Hey guys, first a regardsman here, and I'll be talking about a heroic Chainsword build for the Bulwark class in Space Marine 2 patch 13. Now today I will be rocking my Raven Guard fit on the Blade Guard with the new White Scars Chainsword and a Firepower Bolt Pistol, mainly because we have a Raven Guard skin for this one. Now on the heroic tier here we are using a double Stomp perk because hilariously the new White Scars Chainsword is actually better at getting out double stomps than the other heroic double edge Chainsword because the block charges on this weapon, the third stack here from Fury of Jagoras, this will last 4 seconds, which means you can stagger enemies the entirety of your block charges here for 4 seconds into your double stomp, which is super powerful on this weapon. And if you use the combo skip down here at full throttle, you can actually get out both stomps before you actually run out of those balancer charges. So a really good option for that. Now for the perk tree here, I do start off with the perk Armored Strength first. If you have armor remaining, melee damage increases by 10%. Now on the Bulwark class, this perk is active pretty much all the time because we have the perk over here, Focus Restoration, and even though the perk down here with Swift Recovery is very strong, you really don't need that on the Bulwark as much as say like an Assault or a Vanguard, so we are going up here today. And the next perk here is called Crushing Heal. Enemies hit by Stomp deal 30% less damage for 4 seconds. The cooldown is 10 seconds. Now this is pretty good, honestly. Like getting a 30% like less damage dealt against you is pretty strong in this game, and usually this perk kind of sucks, but on this build it actually works pretty damn well. So next perk here is Perpetual Strength. Over here into the perk Reverberating Impact, Stomp AoE radius increases by 50%. Now, we are a stomping build, so this makes perfect sense to pick this one up. And next perk here is Combined Onslaught, up here into the perk Trampling Stride. After performing a stomp, hold the attack button to perform an additional stomp. So this is pretty easy. Once you do a stomp, just hold down your heavy attack and you'll do a second one, and a really strong option for this. Just keep in mind, you can't combo skip quite like the double edge relic can, like off a light attack. You do have to use things like full throttle and stuff like that to get there a little bit earlier. Now, the next perk here is Heavy Onslaught, down here to full throttle for the combo skip. And the final perks here are Hard Target and Majora Slayer, though alternatively, you could pick up like Minora Slayer and Extremis Slayer. That is up to you, but you can still one combo Majoris and Extremis in this game with this weapon just off of like your 3 charges here, even without the perk down here. So a really strong option on the Bulwark class especially. Now for our secondary, we do take the Firepower Standard Bolt Pistol. Why, you may ask? Because we have a Raven Guard skin, and also this weapon's pretty strong at the moment. Like the gun strike damage here on the Firepower version is pretty damn close to the heavy bolt pistol options, and because of that, it's actually a pretty decent weapon. Now, for the perk tree, I do take the perk here, Perpetual Precision first. Maximum spread, it decreases by 10%. Then we just go through like the normal path of Headhunter into the perk Gun Strike Reload. Then I grab the perk here, Increase Capacity, Headhunter again, and the most important perk here, which is Elite Hunter. After killing a Majoris or higher enemy with a melee weapon, headshots will deal 50% more damage for 10 seconds. Now, this will trigger on a melee execute, not just a melee kill, so keep that in mind, and a 50% buff here to your headshot damage. That's just too good to give up in my opinion, so definitely grab this one. Final perks here are Headhunter, Extended Magazine, and Divine Might, and that's pretty much all there is for the secondary option. Now for the perk tree, well, since we are a block weapon, we do take the perk here, Intimidating Aura first. After a perfectly timed parry, you deal an AoE damage effect within 5 meters. Cooldown is 5 seconds. This perk will work on perfect block, despite the description not saying anything about it. This is a very powerful perk for both fencing and block weapons, and really any weapon in the game, because as long as you have a 0 frame startup on your melee weapon here for the defense types, it's very easy to just like trigger this off cooldown over and over. And this one does over half a Sword Warrior's HP and damage on absolute difficulty. It's just free damage constantly in an AoE. Honestly, if this perk only worked on one enemy, it would still be godly, but it's just that strong, so we definitely pick it up. Next perk here is Shock and Awe. Enemies in a shock area take 25% more damage. The main reason we take this is because if you stack this perk with like a shock area, like Emergency Countermeasure over here for a full shock and armor break, you can actually do a ton of extra damage. And a really funny perk effect here is that you'll get like the Emergency Countermeasure shock grenade detonated at your position. You will have a Purity of Purpose for an AoE around your banner, and you'll break your armor in your banner, and then this like little shock grenade will drop. They'll be taking more damage from everything, and you will just like nuke everything in your banner area of Gory Shield. pretty fun option for like murdering extremists, so for that reason I'm picking it up today. Next perk here is Steel Within. When your health is less than 50%, you will take 30% less health damage. This is an S tier perk on the Bulwark class. You pretty much always pick this up. It is by far the most valuable of like all the damage reduction perks in this tree, mainly because of its placement, because this is the only damage reduction perk in this class that gives you access to your armor restoration here still, and things like Intimidating Aura, while not really giving up anything in return except for like maybe armor reinforcement. And the perk effect up here, Defensive Advantage, it's not like horrific, it's just not that strong for a 30-second cooldown, and you're just way better off taking the 45-second cooldown this one instead. Next perk here is Focus Restoration. Every 30 seconds, all team members automatically restore one armor segment. This will just keep you topped off on armor all the time, or like just give you one armor bar, and any armor bar in Space Marine 2 will reduce all incoming melee damage to 0 even from bosses, so even like a sliver of armor in this game is incredible, so you definitely want this perk. Next perk here is Purity of Purpose. The banner deals damage over time to enemies with its area of effect. This perk is incredible. You will wipe out Minoris, you will do like almost 100 to 0 damage on a Majoris like a Tyranid Warrior with Glorious Shield, because the 20% longer duration here, this gives you more value from this perk as well, which is why we take the next perk, which is Glorious Shield. All team members in the banner's area of effect take 20% less damage, and the banner lasts 20% longer. This is my preferred perk on the Bulwark class, mainly because the fun of the Bulwark to me is that this class just has a super fun chapter banner, and more banners is more fun, and Concussive Force is pretty damn powerful, if being honest, but Invariant Icon makes it so your banner comes back far more slowly, and because of that, I just prefer Glorious Shield. This makes your banner more effective, and more banners is more fun, so a longer lasting banner is just more entertaining for me personally. Next perk here is Merciless Resolve. After a Shield Bash, Shield Rush, or Thunderhammer Pommel Smash, melee damage increases by 15%, you don't lose 12 heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. This is just like the main form of no knockback on this class, so you definitely pick it up on this build, because if you do not have the perk down here, Armored Advance, you definitely need this, because a no knockback for a block weapon especially is super useful, because block weapons, you don't actually get the staggering effect until you actually get like the double block charge on your next attack, and getting interrupted during that completely sucks, so you definitely want like some form of no knockback. Final perk here is Emergency Countermeasure. When your armor is fully depleted, a reserve shock grenade automatically detonates at your position. The cooldown is 45 seconds. This perk got buffed in like patch 11 to have a 45-second cooldown instead of a 90-second cooldown. It is way better now. Super underrated, to be honest. You basically become like a squid inking, where the moment your armor breaks, you just drop down a shock nade to kill things around you, and anything in your shock areas will take more damage. So really good for like picking up some executes, also just like clearing off Minoris hordes and stuff like that. So really valuable perk for you. Now for the prestige perk options here, we do take Resilience first. Medicate Stims restore 40% more HP. Into the perk here, Overcharge, Powerful Shot, and Masterful Defense, because for like most shield builds, this is like the overall best in my opinion. You get CDR from this, you get more damage from your ranged weapon, you get more stim economy, and Overcharge is just kind of cracked in terms of damage, and this will affect your Stomp and your bashes and stuff like that on your Chainsword here, and we are building for a Stomp anyways, so that's why we took it today. And that's pretty much everything there is for this build, guys. Hopefully this build guide helped you, and if you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching, take it easy, bye.
Disciples of the war. You know what to put faith in madness is to seek death. Lord but cast sand encased his iron.
Oh yes, Battle Road sure feels so glorious. It definitely does. Especially since White Scar's Chainsword is not Relic tier, but Short tier. But either way, this is like the best Chainsword in the whole game. Done, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that.
The Imperium shall prevail over the ruinous powers. My with corruption. Readying next volley. Heretics fight no more. The spearman is merely a beast for us to put down. Zagor down. Activating warrior. Alien biobomb lifted. Inserting fresh magazine.
Warm pancakes. Thank you for the 4 months of Prime. Oh wow. Who do these guys think they are? Otter, that's who. Give me the triple hit. So much AoE you put out there. You gotta just sit in your banner and never die. The ending for this mission was a bit disappointing. I'm pretty sure that's because you're supposed to be a Terminator Sorcerer in this mission eventually. Pretty sure that's why. The guardsmen 100% got off-screen after this mission. Dude, my game, the guardsmen got on-screen. They got murdered in front of me within like 2 seconds. We saw the body. Jeez.
Disciplined fire. Answer their mindless charge.
God, intimidating aura is just so good with block weapons. Just free damage on top of your stagger. There you go. It's good on all weapons really, but especially these. Tyrannies have no mind for tactics. so funny to me that the White Scar's Chainsword is better at double stomping than the double stomp intended weapon in this game. How goofy is that? Guys, you're feeling the new secondary vulture is a shit weapon? I don't think it's shit.
Yet no fallen defenders.
I definitely don't think it's shit. It's just okay.
I have received your Auspex readings. Your new orders are to advance to the Archmago's data vault and purge any remaining data, sealed or otherwise. The traitors cannot recover even a fragment. Deny the Thousand Suns everything. By your will, Martin.
Executing cap.
I mean, look how much free shit we have. Hold on. We take the shock area, please. One more. Oh, we only have 2 there. Okay. Bully him. Nah, that's fine. Give me my charges. Sorry. Fucked.
Thousand Suns vanguard discovered. Delta charge plus. In our sector.
Just got body blocked by Zangors. That's so rude sometimes.
Readying next volley. The Codex demands it.
Which melee weapon is best for Bulwark right now? The same one for like the past year, which is Power Fist. Always the fucking Power Fist in this game. Always the fucking Power Fist.
A field full of heretic corpses is our reward. Savor it.
How's this block sword so fast? I mean, it's a heroic chainsword at 8 speed.
We will deny their ambitions. Nothing escapes.
No, it's funny, the heroic chainsword here is better than the original White Scars chainsword. Or Artificer chainsword.
We shall see to it and complete our task.
And that abomination's existence. The horror has been reversed.
The generator requires our attention.
Alright, done then. Whoops.
Inserting fresh magazine.
Should probably be a stem. Yeah.
I have found it. once more. The generator requires our attention.
Readying next volley.
Hello.
Wave headed toward us. Rearming. 1,000 suns terminated.
The generator requires our attention.
How could one think the scarab had culprit was definitive? Changing magazine.
We'll just spin this
So,
wheel.
the generator requires our attention.
Dark magic.
It runs once more. Faithful generator.
Bounce that bow before it calls for reinforcements. The enemy receives their aid. Dark spells only conjure violent ends. Abomination terminated. Reloading. Silent and treachery fall like blighted fruit. Readying next volley.
All records expunged. Mail administration to salvation runs well.
Viridian, we are registering a significant warp energy spike inside Nozick's laboratory. Reach the lab and eliminate the heretics. Do not allow their ritual to reach completion. By your order, Lord Command, we move to intercept brothers. The arch enemy wields rise as readily as blades. Deception is the refuge of a foe defeated.
Battle power unleashed. Hellstorm, wipe it out. We no longer suffer its for the Imperium of Man. See the Emperor's light dark devoted. Objective on the other side.
Ooh, crack grenades. I like that.
Having this gear. No hindrance remains.
Brothers, the is heavy in this place. The epicenter is near. Prepare for what we find. Our path lies across the floating terrain, brothers. Tread with care.
Time, let's go. Have a good night, everyone. Take it easy, Haynes Underwear, and thank you very much for the dono, victory or not. The man's word. That's a good one, dude.
The island holds firm.
Hostile backup on the way. Our tactical superiority. The Codex demands it. And numbers up.
Brothers, the land lies before us.
Our adversaries are keen to lose again. Eliminate that side or spear past that foe before it calls for reinforcements. Inserting fresh magazines. More hostiles arriving. Adjust as needed. They should have never turned on their brothers. Target that monstrosity. Abomination terminated. Signs of treachery fall like blighted fruit. Inserting fresh magazine. Betrayer target. Rearming. That is a foul disgrace of a traitor. The outcome.
We cannot tarry here, brothers. The floating land is our path.
Bending my wounds.
I mean, maybe don't go to the Prometheum.
Folly.
Sorry guys, I was just pulling a Prometheus there, and I decided to dodge in like a solid direction, and like run directly away from the plasma shot instead of to the right or the right or left of the ship. Oh god. I don't like there actually, but we're totally fine. Especially now.
Is our path.
Give me that final charge. Or don't.
We have slain the abhorrent mutant. Our glorious banners. Our result.
We cannot tarry here, brothers. The floating land is our path.
fresh magazine.
We stand at the threshold. Ready yourselves.
Activating war gear. Another heretic dies glimpsing the truth. Their dark gods are but lies.
Run with your servants, ever dutiful, ever faithful. Can you hear them? Your precious guards, shrieking as their souls are rent for kindling. I will enjoy watching your hope wither into understanding. You were always too late.
Look upon this heresy, brothers, and let it fuel your righteous fury. We shall tear this profanity from existence, shatter the eyes, and release the Cadians. What are our moves? The steel that binds our lives to the Emperor. What did we swear? Our lives shall serve to destroy all foes.
And that abomination's existence. Trouble thinking, seeing straight. Rearming, perhaps they seek to choke our Cadians. You are liberated. Do your duty. Guardsman free. The enemy receives their aid. Inserting fresh magazine.
I guess they're going this direction first, huh?
Foul pestilence lights me. Blessed standard, amplify our valor. It is a mercy to end its existence. Changing magazine. Another ward falls.
The Emperor's soldiers are liberated. To the altar, we end this corruption here.
Administering spells.
Whatever. We're just gonna go to the end.
Do not lose focus. The altar awaits.
Your archmagos forbidden truths. He saw through the corpse emperor's lies. Cut your own flesh. You waste countless worlds.
Do not lose focus. The altar awaits.
Inserting fresh magazine.
Yours is a rotting empire. Come to Bulwark at inevitability.
It actually spawns like a fucking stupid amount of referees at the end.
Viridian, Auspex confirms the rift is collapsing. Heretic warp signatures are dissipating across the battlefield. Exemplary work. Return to
Hey, there we
Resilient.
go.
Have the Cadians follow. Their exposure to the warp was significant. They will be detained for inquisitorial assessment.
I'm
With
sure they will be.
Inquisition, find them untainted.
Hey, we did it, chat. Look at that.